together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm P-Lo, time to bring the bass bird.
The bell is tolling. It's a coach. You're watching Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll get a look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Let's get up to the Jets' home opener in their 50th anniversary season of winning.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This is fielded at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, Sam Darnold, out of USC. At the start of last season, Darnold became the youngest quarterback in the Super Bowl era to start the first week of a season. But we definitely saw some inexperience, particularly at the start. He even threw a pick-6 on his first NFL throw, if you remember. But as the year developed, he developed, starting to put up some respectable numbers. And with some marquee players now to complement his skills out wide, a lot of people are looking for a trend upwards for Sam Darnold this year. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Darnold down to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
And our attention will be concentrated and centered on number 26, Le'Veon Bell. Remember, he sat out all of 2018, so it'll be interesting to see if he can shake off the rust and whether his fresh legs will carry him to new heights in New York.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. He's still fighting forward. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Darnold with a draw play, gives to Powell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it third down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to...
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
16 yards, a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
2
play.
runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Mayfield steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A run for Nick Chubb. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Quentin Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive with a give to Powell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
This is the running back, Powell. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from... So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. On 3rd down, it's Powell. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down throw from Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to narrow it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big...
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Mayfield on play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action here on first down. You think back, trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Mayfield trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And this one will be brought back to the 22. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They go play action. Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Mayfield to throw it.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A good pickup there, 22. Mayfield now. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll make it a second down. Mayfield looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jordan Jenkins coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Here's Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards to throw, Mayfield. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. 2nd and 6. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back now here on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
180. 57. Come on. Hey, let's get this. Get this.
1st down, Mayfield. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all of that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Let's go. 8, read. Check 53 is mine. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. Ready.
The backup Stanton ready for his first throw. Finding Harris over the middle. And out of bounds right around the 20. That catch good for 5. It's third down. On 3rd and 2, Stanton. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his... Guys will get the football back. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
53 is the mark. Yeah. You don't want none. Let's go.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Off play action. Stanton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
On the ball.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
First down. Don't let him free.
Off the play fake. Stanton. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Darryl Roberts right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stanton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now Stanton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, Stanton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.